It's all going wrong, it's all going wrong, it's all going wrong. Everything's going wrong. Yay. Oh, hi! What's up? Hand dance. Hand dance, hand dance, hand dance, hand dance. Hi. What's up, peeps? How are you all doing? I'm not at all ready. Is the music up too loud? I feel like I'm shouting. Did I knock my headset up? I probably did. If this song's loud, let me know. I might skip it. Hi! Oh goody, my nail polish is fucked. God damn it. Nothing. I've made this whole like joke thing of the whole nail polish stuff and it's all going wrong. That's not good. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. I put it on this morning. Actually, no, there's a whole fucking saga with the nail polish so far today. But, yes. Apparently this layer is still not fucking dry. As I've just noticed by the fact it's all over my hands and not on my nails. But anyway, right. Okay, what do we got? Miss Queen with the follow. There's a Cypher. Yes, 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 yes. Cypher seems excited by something. I can't tell what. There must be some other streamer who started so he doesn't have to be stuck here with me. I wanna be with the host, runs into Hep Kidder, open all of the glitter boxes. No glitters! Stop it! Stop it! Not the glitters. Not the glitters. Not the glitters. This was almost the colour of my nails today. Oh my goodness. I had a colour scheme and the coats. Hey April! Hi Booking Kitties! How's everybody doing? I knew what colours I wanted, and I did the thing, and just sometimes you get colours that don't, or not colours, but like formulas that like don't react well together, and that's what I had with two of them, so that combination is not going to work, which is disappointing because I was going to do an awesome like galaxy looking thing. It was going to look really cool and then it just all went to shit. So, you're alive, something's going right. Yay! I do prefer my alive state. It's easier to get shit done that way. Can't tell you how happy I am to see you on. Aww! Are you in the wrong chat again, Cypher? You derp? I'm staring. Just in case you can't tell from the past 4 years of doing this, I don't take compliments very well. Good times, Opal. How you doing? Oh, ow. Hello, 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 hello. 9 more days to celebrate COVID-19 shot with free donut. Squee! We've just, I found out yesterday, we've just had, because our rollout here has been kind of fucked. But as of, I believe, tomorrow, although people have been booking in quite a lot, so I don't imagine I'd be able to get in that quick, but like, officially tomorrow it opens. People from 30 to 49 in age can book in for Pfizer. So, thank fuck! Finally. Finally. They've been doing it in phases. They've been starting with the oldest and working their way down. Because of like supply and shit, so yeah. And they've said, they originally said if you were under 50 they wouldn't let you have AstraZeneca. They've kind of been revising that as they've gotten more info about stuff, but yeah, it's just, yeah. Now Pfizer's available, we'll go get. Probably find out how to claim donut. Alright, she, dead baby trying to get, yeah, no. Well, if you do, at least put it in the correct chat. Funny story with my stepdad. Oh, what happened with stepdad? I haven't got my lights on. I need to get my lights on because it's storming here and oh yeah, if the stream randomly drops it's because I lose power or internet. So that's a thing to just be aware of. But yes, it's storming here, and sometimes it goes really... Why is there a paintbrush? Tankat, why is there a paintbrush? Yes, the weather is kind of nuts, so I need to get my lights on because it's been randomly going dark here, there and everywhere. So if I do that, it'll stay a bit more consistent. Very nice. Okay, that's that. Pfizer's the one I had? Yeah. Because of the whole blood clots thing, there was like advices and stuff, and now that they've done more study and got more info, they're like revising things, but I think people are still a bit like, nah. So, as I understand it at the moment, if I was to like rock up and be like, oh yeah, I'll have AstraZeneca, they'd be like, nope. Unless that's changed in the past bit. But that's what the deal was here for us. So, but now that there's Pfizer supply, I can go get. It was his birthday a couple days ago, and I wished him a happy first day dirt side. What the fuck I meant by that? Ah, snap. One of the things that you can do here in the US is that a bunch of people miss their appointments, so if you go in near the end of the vaccine day, you can see if they have any others. Ah, yes. That's fair. Because they would have, like, planned ahead based on the appointments and stuff. Yeah. It was all set to be upset at me. You're like, no, it's a good thing. Because you're above the debt. PowerPoint. How the fuck do I have a 6-bay power board and not have any space in it? The fuck have I got plugged in here? Anyway. There we go. Right, that needs to be plugged in for that. That needs to go away in the place that the paintbrushes are meant to be before Tankat gets to them. I am just kind of talking because I'm doing this to try and get my fucking nails to dry. This is ridiculous. I was just using a saying often used by OBGYN. Is it really used by OBGYNs? I wonder how that became a thing. Like, what? Like, why them? You'd think it'd be common amongst, I don't know, funeral directors or something. Oh dear. Oh. Oh. Oh no. Oh. Hang on. Sorry about that. That was not planned. Black cat had a hairball. Lovely. It's one of those days. It's just one of those days. And this fucking mouse. God damn it. Whenever I lift it up, it moves like 3 inches down and to the right. Across the screen, which is not helpful. Maybe I need to just borrow this for a second. Does that help? Oh, that's much better. Okay, I need a mouse pad. Right, alright. There we go. Okay. They show the card and they give me a donut once per day. Oh, nice. Because they're the ones who live in the bay. Well, yeah, I mean, yeah. But, like, yeah. Yeah. Chad, how are you? Oh, we got his first physical torture session. That sounds so smooth. Wait, why is he getting tortured? I mean, I'm not going to judge if you're into that. Like, fuck, that's, yeah. Could be fun. But, you know, consensually. Anyway. I am tired, but meh, I'm always tired. Aw. We done do good, Opal. Yay! Cypher is good. I is not bad. Black cat is apparently feeling better now. Sorry about that. That wasn't. Can see that coming. Okay, right. Let me get the things that I'm going to need to do the thing that I'm doing today. I might need that box as well. We'll see. Where's one's back? Oh, I need to message Rena. I still have her card, and I don't have her new address. Uh, 30-minute drive to the nearest one, so maybe I'll just buy my normal donut. Yeah, that's a bit of a trick. PT equals physical torture. Oh, goodness. Okay, so what I'm going to do today, I know what I'm doing. Well, I don't know what I'm doing, but like, I have a plan. That's a start, right? Which is better than most streams, so already I'm ahead. Yay! Because last week I was using the embossing folders, and I still have them out. Some of them. I'll have to get the other ones out of the box. And there's a technique you can do where you do like embossing powder embossing with the embossing folders. And I thought that would be really cool, and it's something that I've wanted to try for a little bit. But I kind of forgot that I owned embossing folders. And then last week when I was doing that, I was like, oh, I should try that. So now I'm going to try that, because I have somewhat of a collection of embossing powders, just a little bit. I can stop whenever I want, alright? Actually, no, that's not fair. I haven't bought any for yonks. I'm a little bit proud of myself, because I'm finally not buying craft supplies. It took me a bit. What did I last buy? Where's my list? May 21, I bought macrame cords for the when I did the friendship bracelets. That's the word I was looking for. And I did buy the big chunky cord to do the wall hangings and never got around to that, but it's you know. What else did I buy? May the 12th. Alcohol ink. Oh yeah. June the 9th. I'm getting there. I'm nearly up to a month without buying shit. Look at me go. Oh man, this fucking glare on the TV. Makes chat very hard to see. Anyway. That is such a cool table you made. Oh no, I'm not making a table. No. No, this is contact paper. This is not even real wood. This is a wall tile with contact paper on it. How long are you making tables? I've never made a table. Oh, well, no, technically. Kind of. I made a tabletop. I did a resin tabletop. My mum wanted a computer table that had a resin river in it. And because we don't, like... How the fuck do you get live edge slabs? I don't know. I looked into it and I couldn't find anywhere that did them. So we just got some MDF. Wait, no, it wasn't MDF. It was oh, what's the word? My brain keeps going to pine. It's not pine. It's what's the one with the layers? Plywood. Used a big thick bit of plywood. And I used a router and I just routed a river into it. So technically I've made one. Do you sell the tables? No, I do not make tables. How many tables have you made in total? Technically one. Do you make any other furniture besides tables? No. I do not have the space to do woodworky type stuff. It's something I'd love to try, but I do not have the space. Other people on Twitch who make tables? Probably. Makers and crafting category is incredibly broad. There's a lot of people making a lot of cool stuff. So if that's what you're looking for, I'd suggest looking in the search thingy and trying to find someone who makes tables. Not entirely sure why you clicked on a stream that said card making in the title. I'm assuming it's the wood grain texture of the tile, but yes, if table making is what you're looking for, this is not the stream for it. Sorry. Okay, double embossing. Where are the rest of my embossing folders? Ow! Fuck. I got a new keyboard because the old one was crap, but the problem is that the brackets I put in under the table to hold the keyboard hold the old size, not the new size. And I keep kicking the fucking thing. Embossing folders. Squee. And even more embossing folders. Even more squee. Okay. I think that's all the embossing folders I own. If I wanted to learn how to make tables, can you recommend any good books or other resources? Probably YouTube. Perhaps we should table this discussion. Yeah, I reckon. Making a card table. No! I don't know, like, how you've come across this stream, but it's very strongly sounding like I'm not the stream for you. I am a variety crafter, but I don't make tables. Right now I'm making cards. I've done folded books, I've done macrame, I've done polymer clay, I've done resin, I've done kumihimo, which I guess is like a spiritual cousin to macrame, but yeah. Nods agreement while nods agreement while twirling modding wand. There we go. See, don't make Ivana mad. I think she's scary even when she's not mad at me. Definitely don't want Tiny Fairy to be mad at you. Mate, I don't make furniture. I don't know how else to say it. I literally just list all of the shit. Have you got me muted or something? Are you not actually listening to what I'm saying? I'm starting to wonder if that person can actually hear me because they don't seem to be like actually paying attention to anything I've actually said. Jesus Christ. I would almost question if English is not the first language, but they seem to be speaking it fairly well. Pass us popcorn. Yes. Pass me some popcorn. I'm going to start chucking it at that person. Actually, no, that'd be a waste of good popcorn. Why would I do that? Okay, I'm going to do card making. Or at least I'm going to do the bit with the making of the designs and stuff. So... yeah, no. Go away. I am making cards. There are no tables here. I mean, there's I'm working on a table, but that's as far as it goes. This is literally a wall tile with contact paper on it. Anyway, okay, so the idea here, I don't have any white cardstock cut. Fuck. I have just not... today, just what the fuck is happening? Right, I need to cut up some cardstock. That's the first bit. Let's do that, chat. Anyways, how's everyone doing? How's life? Where is all of this on the floor? I think there have been cats on my crafting table. Wonders will never cease. Actually, what? If only that scrap paper was bigger. Anyway. Actually, I've got some scrap paper there. I might do a test or two on that before I go and use the good stuff. You know, I could. I don't have to do it all on white. There's nothing that says I have to do it all on white. Let's grab a mix of stuff. Give myself options. I should really just pull all this card out of these packets and just not keep them in the packets, because it feels like every stream it's like, hang on chat, I need to go get some paper. I'll get a bunch of the white. I do want to try the colours, but I think a bunch of it will end up on the white, so... just hang on chat, hang on chat. You lot be good while I'm not looking. There's not really much chance of you not being good, because the mods are on high alert now. You start mucking around and you're stuffed. Thank you, mods, for being awesome, by the way. I should say that more. Streamers, appreciate your mods. And if you're not a streamer, well then appreciate somebody else's mods. Have I got any other colours in this stack that I want to grab? That I haven't already. Oh, dark green. I'm so glad I bought this many packets of paper before I went on a no-buy year. And you know what? Might chuck down some black as well. Because embossing powder does turn up alright on black, so that could be really pretty. Okay. Now, chat please. What'd I get up to? No tables, cards, lightweight. Yes. Last warning, if you come back in 10 minutes still on about tables of furniture, turned out for 24 hours. Thank you, Ivana. I feel like I want to know what a wall tile is because I can't think it's drywall. Like a ceramic tile. But it goes on the wall. I don't know entirely what constitutes what goes on a wall and what goes on a floor. Like what the difference is. I'm not that versed in ceramic tiles to know the difference, but the box of them literally has wall tile on the box. Because I bought a box. They did. I did ask if they sold them like individually, and it would have cost nearly as much to just buy one as it would have to buy the whole box of like 8. So I have a box. Roki, will you make me a table? It turns into a table. I bet you can rest. I got this. Yes. Tiny fairy be mad. She's scary. Fairy was trying to fierce on this one, but decided to go. Ah, man. I had a thunderstorm. You know, it pisses me off because they're like, oh, there'll be a thunderstorm in the morning, and it ended at something like 5 AM or whatever. It's like, if you're gonna tell us there's a thunderstorm in the morning, tell us it's during the awake times. Because if it's before the awake times, it doesn't count. It's not when I end. Turn you back into Cypher. Actually, no. That's totally furniture making. I've turned you into a cat bed. Is it plywood? Yes. Here's how that would go on the floor and some walls. Yeah. We're going on the side of old station wagons. Oh, yes. Yes. I'm just picturing a relative's car because that's got that. That piece of tile, if it's made a table, self-plywood and made it look nice. Oh yeah, separate project. Separate project. I don't think I've ever put a photo of that up on the in the previous projects. I think I had difficulty getting a good photo of it. No, Discord, I'm not a school person. Go away. Yeah, DM, that's what I was thinking of. Because I don't think I've got one in the previous projects folder. What? Why is Discord yelling at me? I can't read what that says. Hang on a second. Discord's giving me a warning or something and I can't see it. It's not showing me the warning on my computer, just on the TV. That's fucking stupid. I don't think I can do anything about that because I'm in streamer mode. Fuck's sake, what? Yeah, whatever. Sort it out later. Oh, that's what I was getting up for, my phone. See if I can somehow wrangle a photo of my, the one table that I actually made. I don't know if I would just remember. Yes. Mama Kreki wanted a resin river table because she needed to replace her computer table because her computer table is about, well, was about, nearly as old as me, so 30 odd. And I was getting a bit, Papa Kreki made it, And it was good, but it was, you know, it was probably a good... Well, actually no, because it would have been... No, it would have been about 20 years old, I think, because of the renovations and stuff. But I was getting a bit, like, it's old and rickety and stuff, and so they wanted a new one. And Mama Koki decided she wanted a river table. But you can't... I couldn't find live edge slabs anywhere. And so we ended up just getting to plywood and just using a router and just routed a river into it. I'm just trying to see if I have... I don't think I've actually got a photo of the table like inside, like after they moved it inside. But if I have one of just the... that's not a great photo, but it'll work. Except I can't really... How can I... I don't know how well it's going to show up if I just show you the phone. Yeah, I could try it, I guess. That's... Oop. I don't know how well that's like, if we can see it or not, but yeah, that was the top of the table. Not put together as a table, obviously, but yeah. That was earlier in the process, before it got made into a table. Hopefully that came through. My stream is buffering quite a lot on my TV, so... Did that work? Did that show at all? Hopefully that showed up. I've been a cat bed for a long time. Yes. Like is the fault of living in a valley. Oh. So it just kind of it skips over you? It was pretty, I won't lie, I was pretty proud of it when I was finished. We just had we had the piece of plywood, Papa Kiriki cut it, and, you know, switched one end around so it was the L shape, because that's the corner of the room they needed in. And then I roughly sketched out where the monitor and the printer live on the table. And then made the river so that you'd still see it, like, I basically went around the printer, so it wouldn't get all hidden and stuff. And then, yeah, I did 3 depths to the river, so there was like the deepest bit in the middle and then a shallower bit and then a shallower bit. With the router. And then I just did layers of resin, so the first layer had mica powder in it, so it was solid. And then the 2 shallower ones just had... I actually used food colouring. You can use food colouring to colour resin as long as you don't use too much, because it's water-based and moisture is usually bad for resin, but if you only use a little bit, it's fine. So it was very translucent, which is why you can still see the layers of the river through the layers. I actually... I didn't tell Mum I was going to do this. I had some blue glow-in-the-dark pigment, and I put that in the bottom layer. It's really hard to get enough light through the layers to get it to charge up, but it's there. And so when I did that first layer, I was like, oh, Mum, come have a look. And she goes, what? And because I'd left the light off out in the like little patio area they got there, I'd left the light off. And I'm like, come look at this. And she comes out and she turns the light on. And I'm like, no, dickhead, turn the light off. I won't be able to see anything. Just shut up and do it. And so she did. She's like, oh my god, look at that. Because the week before, on the news, there'd been that, there's that beach that has all the blue glow from the algae or whatever. There's like is it fluorescent or phosphorescent? I can never remember which one those two are. We'd seen that. Whoops. Ah! And Mum thought that was really cool, and I'm like, oh, I can totally incorporate that into the thingy, and so I did. So it's there. It doesn't work all that well now that it's got all the extra layers of resin on, but it's there. It exists. Okay. Let's get on with the thing of cutting the card up and then putting some embossing on it. You know, that thing that I've been planning to do this whole stream? Yeah, that thing. Let's do that thing. Okay, I'm going to fold this one and cut it. And I'm literally just... Actually, I might use a longer. I could get my trimmer out. But I kind of can't be asked, so... I'm going to cut that like that, and then I'm going to cut this one like that, and then I'm just going to use both of those kind of as a bit of a template. Because this does not need to be in any way perfect. It just needs to be close enough because I'll end up trimming it down later anyway, so that's fine. That might be a bit much. Yeah, that's still kind of a bit much. I've left some very raggedy edges now. That's fine. Let's just do 2. Bioluminescence, that's the one. Yes. Because it's, yeah, like I said, it's algae, I think, that causes that, or plankton, or fucking something. I can't remember. It's literally a beach, and at night, when it's all dark and stuff, it's the beach literally glows blue, like bright blue. It's ridiculous. And so we'd seen that on the, I think it was on the news, or there was some... Actually, you know what it might have been? I think we were flicking channels, and there was one of those, like, nature documentary type deals. And I think they were talking about it. So apparently there's a few places in the world that have stuff like that. But it was super pretty. Man, we've got nothing on nature, I tell you what. I wonder sometimes how the fuck we ended up the dominant species. You know. I mean, I get it. I get it. But, like, at the same time, it's like... when you look at some of the shit we can compare to, it's like, oh, how'd we manage? Oh, that didn't go very straight. That's alright. As long as it's... Oh yeah, still got plenty of room. That's fine. Cool. Probably won't end up using anywhere near this much card. But at least I will have the option. And if I don't use it for this, I'll use it for something else, because I always end up needing pieces of card like this, and I never fucking have any. This is not just for present me, it's for future me too. Future me will be like, oh, past me, she was a clever bitch. You guys were all so excited when I went live today. It was all like, squeak, Herculon. I've been live for nearly an hour and all I've done is talk about nail polish and cut up paper. Exciting. And we spent far, far, far too much time talking about tables. But I mean, if you've got a table fetish, I suppose we didn't spend enough time talking about tables. Zeta! Hi! Hi, Zeta Duggan! How's the flu? Sufficient, I hope. Oops. But it's still squeaky wacky. Daw. I just show up and derp. It's you guys that make it awesome. So apparently, on arguments. Well, fine, Zeta. Apologize. I'm sure it'll forgive you, and then you can all move on. There we go. I have a giganto stack of paper that I won't all end up using today, but at least I've got it ready. Or maybe I'm breaking it. How dare, Zeta, how dare. Go up! Hi! Why is this human doing crafts? Where's the scratching post? You are the scratching post. No, what? No, wait, it's Cypher! It's Cypher. Oh, no, wait, he's Catbed. Never mind. Different thing. I need a beverage. Hold that thought. Why on earth I poured myself a cold beverage when it's like 18 degrees here today, I don't know, but it is what it is. Zeta! Hi, Kidda! Hi, Co-op! How is you doing? Hi, Co-op. Hi, Cypher! So everybody, all the good peeps is here. Yay! Okay, what pattern to do? That's the next question. This is we've got paper color, we've got embossing folder pattern, and then we've got embossing powder color. There's too many options. Maybe I should go get some dice and just roll for it. Actually, no, because I'm not entirely sure where my D20 is. Well, 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 if it isn't my favourite streaming sympathiser, Cracky relates. Ah, fantastic. Seriously, Fast, thank you so much for doing that. That's such a... Oh, gosh. Delightful. Every time. Delightful. Oh, dear. How are you doing, Fast? Now, old guy, Cypher Catbed 76. Yes. I wonder if Twitch would let you have that many characters. Hey, Mal, think up. At least your drink won't get warm when it's cold out. That's true. It'll just make my brain freeze. Also, hi, Dale. Go up with the host. Thank you, Go up. Okay, so. Paper colour. Let's go with... I don't know, what should we go with, chat? Actually, maybe... Wait a second. I am gonna... I think I know where it is. If it's in easy reach, then we'll do the thing... Because I think... Ha ha! Found it. Well, one of them. It was only 35 CC. Oh, only? What a pleasant day. And by pleasant, I mean, oh dear God, please don't die. I do it for your wonderful reaction to it, and how much joy it brings you. Aww. I would do the thing with the heart hands, but I would need to do it like upside down, and I'm not that coordinated, but you get what I mean. If I do it the upside down way, it just looks like a butt. But thank you, Fast. Seriously, it's so, it does. It's free. It's so, I don't think you've ever repeated one, so it's always like a new thing. And it's just like, oh, that's so amazing. But anyway, yes, okay. Hi, how you doing? Oh, I don't think I don't think I have an hours command. Not on this bot. 18, really? I didn't pick that many colours. 18, we're starting with purple. What number is that? These are not the easiest numbers to read. I might end up re-inking this die, actually. That's a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 18 again. Now, if the colour combo is shit, I am going to veto it, but... 18 is gold. Actually, that'll be quite good. Theoretically, it'd be quite good. What's happening over there? I'm gonna have to get a mouse pad. Oh yeah, cool. I mean, I know I've said it before, but a butt is appropriate after all. Ass is 80% ass. Literally, that's glorious. Okay, I'm not going to use my Versamark for this, I'm going to use my other one. Just in case it all goes to shit, we'll see how it goes. Paper. Okay. I'm not going to do all of the one colour and all the one embossing folder, but we'll do maybe 2. Did I manage to lose a piece of the... 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Oh no, I'm just a derp. It's fine. Okay, so first step, we're going to prep the paper. We're going to prep the paper with what a pretentious YouTuber would call an anti-static powder bag. I, however, am not a pretentious YouTuber, or at least I hope I'm not. There we go. Ooh, that smells nice. Oh, shit. Nope. I do not take phone calls from random numbers, thank you very much. Been live for have I? Oh, yes. 80% arse and 20% pee. Oh no, it's getting worse. It's getting worse. Okay, so what we're going to do, we've got the embossing ink, we've got the paper, we've got the embossing folder, and we've got the embossing powder. So what we do is we come in here, and for those that don't know what this is an embossing folder. It makes the pattern in the paper, and it does that by one side being raised, like this side is raised, the pattern, and then this side you can't really see it because of the black, but this side is like the opposite, and so when you put them together it like squishes it all together. Let me show you on a scrap piece, just without any embossing on it. And this is good because this will remind me what my sandwich is meant to be. Doesn't feel like it was that feels too light. Oh, did I swap back to the other plate for this? I might have, mightn't I? Let's do that. And that. No, that doesn't feel right either. Too much, that's going to break my plate and I don't want that. Hang on, I think I need to swap back to my other die cutting plate because I think it's thinner. Find it. It's not where I was. Oh yeah, there it is. That's on the floor now. You're most excellently kitted, masquerading around in a human suit. Ah, it is! Hi, Sage! How do it? I've got the human cosplay suit on and I'm most definitely not making a table. Not going to make sense to anyone who wasn't here, what was it, half an hour ago? Now, is that thinner than that one? It is! Okay. So you can't use a magnetic plate with the embossing folders. Good to know. That and that and... that and that and that. And if that sandwich doesn't work, I'm fucking stumped. Because I know I did this last week. So what would a non-pretentious YouTube call the anti-state bag? Dehydrated baby holder? I don't know, I was trying to be all like... I just made it weird, didn't I? It's because most people will use like corn flour or one of those, but I've just got like baby powder in it, like talcum powder stuff, which is probably why it smells so nice. And so yeah, that's just, I don't know. There we go, that's the sandwich I was looking for. So now, finally, there we go, right. There's the demonstration I've been trying to do for the past 10 minutes. There we go. So, you end up with a raised bit and then the opposite of that. And so what I'm hoping to do, it'll be on this side because of the way that it works, is that the embossing powder will go in the pattern and nowhere else. Hopefully. We'll see. Did I miss anything? Oh, there we go. 93 and 26 sounds why I'm always saying the best out of people. Do what they say, misplace your relocated butt. It's relocated for a while. Yay, sandwich. Yum yum yum. Ew, baby powder set. That's fair. And it's not. Yeah. I don't hate it. It's not a smell that I want around all the time, though. Okay, so we've done that. We're going to prepare this. So this side is the side with the raised pattern on it. And hopefully this one isn't too, like, spread out in the pattern. Actually, you know what? I think I will swap back to the other pad because it's bigger. I have two. I have that one and I have that one. And I think this one's going to work better because it'll cover more. Because you don't want to press down on it too hard, otherwise you'll end up with the embossing powder on the background, which is not what we're going for. I mean, if you do end up with some, it's not a big deal, but like I said, it's not what we're going for. Okay, so embossing ink is there. We want the powder side down. We want to put that in there. And hopefully not move it too much. Otherwise you'll get just smear ink everywhere. Which is also not what we're going for. It feels like it might still be a little bit thick. I wonder if I should be using my embossing mat instead. Try that next round, see what happens. Okay, I'm going to take that out of there. Hopefully there's some embossing powder in there. We'll find out in a minute. And then, actually, you know what? I'm going to use a full-size piece of paper. Here's some scrap paper I prepared earlier. Grew up with someone who used a lot of baby powder, scent talcum powder, and same scent deodorant, and burned down it for life. That's fair. That's totally fair. If I could have gotten just plain talcum powder, I would have, but it was the only thing that was like cheap at the shops. 2 years loving 117 with a fortune pit, now I get a lot more iron! Yes! Because that's what you need. More iron. Oh, goodness. But yes. That came out, what, like 12 hours ago or something? 117! What an excellent number. Sprinkly, sprinkly, sprinkly. Hopefully some of that actually stays in there. Oh no, I got it all over the back. That's literally what I was trying to avoid. Having it all over the background. Maybe that maybe that pattern is too open for that kind of technique. And like I could go through and brush it off, but I'm lazy. I wonder if I could just go over the top of it. Do I have a scungy paintbrush that I don't care about? I do. So I've taken it out of all the pattern now. I was hoping to just go over the top. I should have folded this piece of paper before I started, but that's right. Back in the pot. No worries, is all good. When I started to finish and built a storage system both which require large quantities of hoppers and enormous stacks of iron. Yes. It's for science. It's for science! Oh, fuck. I just spilt some embossing powder. Because of course I did. Ah! Fuck, panic. There be raiders! Panic, 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 panic. Super Spook! With the raid! Welcome, raiders! How was your stream? What were you working on today? Tell me all about it. It's alright, I saved it. I saved it. I saved it. Cypher with the resubbage! Thank you so much, Cypher. You're awesome sauce. How I manage that when the jar has a fucking lid? I don't know. I'm schmert. We're not going to get a whole lot of embossing here because there's not much powder left because I've brushed it all off. But we'll melt what's there. Kind of vaguely see how it was meant to look. Stream was good. We were beta testing our mod pack and working on some recipe tweaks and balancing stuff. Sweet! And how's it coming along? So we can sort of see the pattern a little bit, not really, but a little bit. We can kind of see what was sort of intended with it being in the pattern rather than all over the rest of it. Thank you, Daryl. What about outbossing? I mean, the opposite of embossing is debossing, so I'm pretty sure outbossing is what Quirky Geek does when she's telling people off. Going along very well. I'm very excited for this to be finished, or at least to a nearly done point. Is it ever truly finished? It's never truly finished. That's not how that works. That's not how that works. Okay, I think I will try the other embossing pad for this one. Maybe that will be better. I don't know. We'll try it. Or like I said, maybe this pattern is just not conducive to it. What? What? It's what she does. Bosses people. I don't even know if this embossing ink is any good. I don't think I've actually used this one before. Oops. Stop moving it, dickhead. There we go. Okay, that's not heavy enough. Based on that, I'm trying to work out what combination of plates and stuff is like optimal. Optimal without breaking shit, preferably. Ooh, that's actually good. That is actually good. Okay, cool, we'll go with that. Magnetic plate and then embossing mat. Embossing, yes, that's what Geek does. She does! She totes a meanie. Bossing the peeps. Like a big jerk face. Ned! With the host. Thank you, Ned. I can see some spots that have embossing ink on. Mentioned earlier something about using embossing mat in the machine. Yes! Yeah, so this here. This is an embossing mat. It's just a rubber mat. And it's intended, because a die cutting machine is intended to put pressure down. And so this takes away a little bit of the pressure. Not a lot. But it just gives it a little bit of give. It makes it a little bit more squishy. And so rather than just like crushing everything under the thing, it gives it a little bit of give. Oops. Let's do it flat ways. I was trying to optimize the powder, but might as well just go like that. Yeah, it's all over the background again. That's butts. Fails later. I got the song Under Pressure in my noggin. Yeah. I win. Okay, this is going to end up with a lot on the background, but that's alright. Again, it's for science. We are doing the learnings. And it's still fun to watch the magicalness that is embossing powder do its thing. So we can sort of see what we're trying to go for. That the embossing powder ends up in the pattern. Oh, hang on, missed a bit. That it ends up in the pattern rather than everywhere. But unfortunately, it does end up everywhere. all over the background because I fucked it up. That's okay. We get what it's meant to look like. I wonder if I should try it the other way. That's a lot of embossing powder though. But I mean, yeah, could work. I'm gonna try, I was gonna stick with the purple for the minute, but I'm gonna try a different embossing folder. We'll see about that. How hot is the air that comes out of that? Like hairdryer hot. Yes. I think it's actually, strictly speaking, I think it's actually technically a little bit hotter than a hairdryer. The fuck does that say? 4. Hot. Yeah, I think compared to a hairdryer, it does get a little bit hotter, but in the same way, like it's a more concentrated heat, so it could be that it's the same heat, but just like, yeah, more concentrated because it all comes out there. So it's more like focused than a hairdryer is. I wonder if it would help to do the powder bag on the embossing folder as well. I don't know whether that would make any difference. I could try it. More science! I mean, it's probably not going to make any difference because we are putting the embossing powder on it, the embossing ink on it. So that's like probably going to cancel that out, but willing to try. Yeah, there's still some on the background. But not a whole bunch. We'll still try it. Not so hot we would get a crispy kiddo with a short burst, I assume, correct me if I'm wrong. Oh, I've burnt myself with that thing. Yes. Well, not burnt myself, but like... It's because it's not a, like, not a burn in the sense that it's like a naked flame or a direct heat as such, but like, yeah. If you point that thing at your skin for not very long, you will end up hurting yourself, so don't do that. Oh yeah, it's all over the back. Fuck. Maybe I will just have to brush it. Heat guns are actually hotter than a hairdryer. Yes. But I don't know where that falls in between. I think it falls between a hairdryer and a heat gun. Because like the technical name for what that thing is an embossing tool, a heat embossing tool. And I don't think that they get as hot as heat guns, but I could be wrong. Yep, all over the back still. Fuck. I was really trying to be careful that time. I mean, I've tried to be careful every time, but... That's annoying. How the fuck did she do it in the video? Did she do it the other way? Maybe she did it the other way. Maybe I should try that instead. Reminds me of the shrink wrap gun in my one job. Yes! Yeah. Yes, I have one of that sort. Like the one you get from the hardware store. Yeah, I have one of those. See, I could go through and remove all the excess, but I'm lazy and I can't be asked. Because if I'm not careful, I end up brushing it out of the pattern anyway. So, like, if that's going to happen, what's the point? I should have watched that tutorial again this morning. Because it's been a little bit. Because if it was just a little bit, I'd just like embrace it and be like, well, that's part of embossing, that's what happens, but this is ridiculous. Can't be asked. Head one for my posture business, it's reconditioned foaming cushions. Yes. Fucking on heat guns, yes. You have to be careful with that shit. Okay, so what am I gonna do? I'm gonna have like a quick break, and do some very quick research, and just see if I can find what the video was that was like the thing, and then like see if I can do any better. Because I'm already starting to feel a bit frustrated. So give me like 5 minutes, and Shell returns. Okay. So, I was trying to look up the video tutorial thingy that I'd found, and I was totally looking for the wrong YouTuber, so that wasn't helping me. But I found it, and they did do the background rather than the front. Kind of. I'll explain that in a second when I come back to the thing. But then there was another thing that she did, and that reminded me, and that's hopefully going to be a helpful thing. So, hang on. Oops. How the fuck do I have so many tripods? Like, seriously. I should put those in the shed. Oh, fuck. Tripod underwent a gravity check. Ugh. It's fine. Everything's fine. Okay. Ta-da! Use a brayer. Hopefully that will help. What did I get up to? Me and Heat do not get along. Me and Heat as in, like, summertime. Don't get along. Fuck summertime weather stuff. Not fun. Like, it's pretty darn dark grey outside right now. I felt the air pressure drop, so presumably the rain's going to be coming in the next, like, couple of minutes. This is perfect. Fucking love it. This is, yes. Happy quirky is me. So, that's the thing. I'm still gonna heat this one just for the purpose of it not flaking fucking embossing powder everywhere. Because I don't really want to mess around with having it all hanging around and stuff, so I'm just gonna quickly do that one, mostly for funsies. It's already got the powder on it, so I might as well. There we go. You do have to wait for the heat gun to actually get hot enough. Magical shiny. You didn't come see me in the summer, got it. I'd wait to it. Well, wait, my summer or your summer? Because if it's my summer, fuck yes. You know how there's like birds and whatever that'll migrate, and they like. Well, for you guys it'd be migrate south for the winter so that they go to the warmer bit. I'm the opposite of that. I'd migrate for the summer. I migrate to where it's cooler. Okay, I'm still going to try it on the raised bit, but I'm going to try it on with the brayer. Just to see if that helps any. Haven't even hit our normal summer temperature. But not exactly, it's only just started. It's only just started. Okay, we got the ink. Oh, that's kind of grubby. Do I have a... I'm so glad. Oops. I'm so glad that you guys can't see like beyond the tile. Not because I think that you would be horrified, but because I think you would probably relate. But still, that's okay. Behind the camera madness. Nobody needs to see that. I have my AC on right now, set to 62. Nice. Nice and cool. That sounds good. have no idea what the temperature is currently here, but it's cold. You migrate to the Andesite. Yes. I go to where it's cooler. To be fair, if I could move further south, I would. If I could move to like fucking Albany or something, that'd be amazing. I would do that. Now I want to know what's behind the tile. Hot fucking mess. That's all you need to know. It's a hot fucking mess. There's just utter chaos. There's just piles of crap everywhere. There's a beverage. There's dyes for the die cut machine. There's some polymer clay stuff that I made. There's a packet of wet wipes. There's a decal trimmer. There's a box of tissues. There's a box of finished cards. There's a box of blank cards ready to go. There's a packet of matte laminating pouches. I'm planning to make stencils. Haven't gotten that far yet. There's my giant stacks of paper, which is what I was pulling from before. There's 3 tins where one's got paintbrushes, one's got scissors, one's got like pens and pencils and stuff. There's all the embossing folders I've currently got going on. There's my phone, there's the stream deck, there's the embossing tool, there's a stupid Australian robot whose name I won't mention. There's the die cut machine over there, but you guys can kind of see that sort of. So yes, massive pile of crap. Now this bit is also just a science because I don't really know if this is going to work. The person whose tutorial I watched, they actually did like this side, which ends up being the background effectively. You end up embossing the background rather than the foreground, which I'll probably end up doing, but I was kind of hoping to get the design being the glossy bit and then the other bit being the not glossy bit. In the basement, so it's nice and cool, we're just a fan. Yeah. I don't think it'd be so bad here, but there's no airflow in my place because of the way that where it is and where it's arranged and stuff. I don't get any breeze through. Water table's so high we can't have basements. See, that's the thing, like Australians don't have basements either. You'll very occasionally get someone who's done it, but like that's not the norm, that's the exception. And we don't really do attics either. I mean, like say for example, my parents, there's a small space up in the roof where they've like, they basically put in a set of shelves and a little bit of like floor. And they can put a little bit of things in there, but it's just a space in the roof. It's not not like a full attic kind of thing, if that makes sense. The only kinds of people who do attics are the really rich people who have mansions anyway. In which case they don't bother with an attic, they just have an upper floor. You know. Oh, that worked heaps better. Ah, shit. Now I'm just sending fucking embossing powder everywhere. That's okay. That sucks, I love my basement. I feel like, considering that, like, oftentimes the basement is, like, cooler than the rest of the house, and given how hot Australia gets, you would think it'd be a thing we would have taken on. Seems like the kind of thing we would have here, but no, apparently not. Showed you what kind of craft mess I inherited behind the tile. Doesn't sound like it even more on the single-fatted lash. That's true, I've seen, yes. That's fair. But I mean, like, yeah, okay. That doesn't make this good, though. Like, it's not, it might not be as bad. I mean, it isn't as bad, I have seen that picture. It's not as bad, but like, it's still not good. It's still a lot of mess that my cats like to get into and to move shit around, and like half the time I can't find anything, and yeah. So it could be better. I know I say this every time, but one day I will have a house that actually has rooms with doors, and there will be a dedicated craft space. I will have all the shelves in the world, everything will have a place, and just, yeah, it'll be good. And when I'm done crafting, I can just leave the room and close the door and not worry about fucking cats. I think what happened here is I might have had some ghosting. I don't know whether it was from the embossing or whether it was just the way the powder fell. Not actually bothered about it though. That's actually kind of nice. Pretty. Okay, that definitely helped. Yeah, I think the paper might have shifted slightly on this, in this bit. You can sort of see how each of the hearts has a little like little bit extra going on one edge. I think the paper must have shifted, and so they ended up with, whoops, missed a bit. Ended up with more ink there. But that's more of a me fuck up than it is the technique itself. But the brayer, oh my goodness, the brayer is definitely the way to go. That's heaps better. I could probably still use that. Slightly distressed effect that it is. Okay, I need to... I might do another one with the hearts actually while I've got it out, but I'm going to change colours. And I'm not going to roll for it this time because I have a vague idea of what I'm going for. I want the hot pink. And... might try one with that. And then... would purple look good on that, I wonder? Yeah, we'll try it. I thought I had a pink. I do not have a pink. Not a pink. I've got one that's got pink in it, but that's not... yeah. Let's try this purple. Is that a cultural thing or a water table issue? I mean, it could be water table. It could be that way back when we decided to start building houses that we discovered the water table was bad, but I think it's mostly cultural. Case of it could be worse, as I'm trying to say. Oh yes, no, yes. I sympathize, yes. Sympathize? Empathize. Fuck, I always get that around the wrong way. I do the thing where I understand your plight. Words are hard. Okay, we need to... Wait. Get ahead of myself. Prep the paper. That's another thing that was on that video that I just watched, is that because she was doing the background, she was put the powder on and it stayed in the down bits rather than the up bits. Haven't been here very long, but our crafting's a hot mess, lol. Yes. I just, like, for those that have seen the, because I tweeted it once, I actually, like, did a model of what my place looks like in Minecraft. And I tweeted it out once. But it's really small. Which for like one single person like myself, like it works, but oh, I could do so much more with more space. I want to be able to quilt again. I just can't here. There's not. I don't have the space. I have nowhere that I can put a quilt while I'm like working on it. And it sucks because I miss it. I basically haven't quilted since I last had a job, and it's not because of like lack of materials to do the quilting with. Fuck knows I got plenty of fabric. Because anytime I did a quilt and needed space to like lay it out and pin it or whatever I was doing with it, I'd take it to work. Because my co-workers and my boss and stuff was like all recognised that there was like quiet moments, and so they're like, oh yeah, you know, when it's as long as we've got all our work done and there's no customers, like you can put it, because we were a place that sold fabric, and so we had cutting tables, and they're made to accommodate the big rolls of fabric and stuff. So yeah, plenty of space to have a quilt on. Okay, this is a new embossing powder that I haven't tried yet. Couture Creations embossing powder, amethyst metallic finish. Last time I was at the craft shop, they literally had like they had it all in a bag, and then there was a little stand that was like the custom stand for the range, and they'd put like 3 on that stand, and it was behind the counter, and I'm like, oh, is that a new range that you've got in? And she's like, yeah, it's this new embossing powders. And I'm like, oh, any chance I could have a little nosy? And she's like, shit, yeah, just, and she's like, just come over to the thing. So I went behind the counter at the craft shop, had a bit of a nosy, and ended up buying this one. And I also got a, what's the other colour? Green. Green Super Sparkles. It's got glitter in. I'll have to try that one before the stream ends. Hopefully this one isn't too dark. Because now that I've poured it out, it looks very dark. But, that could be its own effect. It's not... It's fine. It's not the end of the world. I didn't re-ink the brayer before I used it, and I think that was a mistake. I should have re-inked it. I mean, it's not the end of the world. It's still, we can still see what the pattern is, but it's just not, the ink's not quite as heavy as it was the first time. Because the brayer still had some ink on. I can see it, it's shiny. But that's right. Right, let's put that down there. Back in the box, off you go. Ooh. Ooh, that's pretty. It's kind of hard to see on this paper though. With this background color, it just looks very silvery. Oh, missed a bit. That's right. With that background colour, it almost looks like a gunmetal. It's very grey. Let's grab a... let's grab a scrap bit here. This is the bit that I did before. And I'm literally just gonna go like that. Actually, that's not a bad effect either, is it? Not the science I was expecting, just the science I deserve. Wait, what? Where's Rescuer's card? Hot, 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 hot! Don't walk at the card, I found a bear, it's hot! You burn your little footsies. And I don't want you to burn your little footsies. What a phenomenal difference. Like, that's actually purple. Trippy. Okay. One last one with the hearts. Just while I've got it out. For this one I'm going to do... What is this powder called? Can I read it? Psychedelic. From Arty Supplies? Apparently it's from Dianella. I think this is the container I've had since I was about 8. Hit! Okay, to crafty peeps, crafty children's. Who here did the thing with the embossing powder where they would put it on the thing and then they would put it over the toaster? And or, because I know the Americans are like, have toaster ovens. And or put it inside of a toaster oven. Because I'm pretty sure that's what I did with that one. Like that, literally that container. Not just that like brand or whatever, but like literally that container. You'd get a stamp, and I didn't have embossing ink back then, I just had regular ink. And so you'd stamp it, and you'd put the stuff on, and then you'd hold it, you'd put the toaster down with nothing in it, and then you'd hold it over the toaster. I got the LA from the fridge for Ivana's footsies. Thanks! It's a huge... It is. Hey, Kane! How you doing? I'm amazed how... Like, because the one on the pink background doesn't look purple at all. It looks gunmetal. Looks grey. Okay, I can't see any ghosting on it, so maybe it's alright. Cleaning that off just a little bit. Hey, how are you, sir? Mistakes were made. I'm playing AC Rangers again. I've been fighting crocs. As you do. What else are you meant to do with a croc? Now this one might not have a bunch of effect. Because I think it's meant to go clear. But it has like sparkly glitters in and stuff. Find my box with the mirrors I want to etch that. Ooh! Oops. Getting too sleepy, gonna go rest my brain space, no like cooking chat. Bye, April! Have good sleepses! Thanks yous for coming and hanging about. I appreciate ya. But yes, go forth and rest the brain place. Do it. Do it. Seems to be a few little spots that consistently get extra powder on when I don't want to. Must be just the shape of the folder that it keeps catching those bits. The pink probably overpowered the purple and brought out the blue in it. Yeah. Rabbit's belly, he'll go right to sleep. I'm so glad that I'm wearing clothes, like craft clothes, because that's the thing that I own. I have craft clothes that I wear when I'm crafting, so that when I get covered in crap, it doesn't matter. I figured not fighting the mini-sized size was the normal thing to do. Yes. Generally. Also not picking fights with hippos, just to be the norm, and yet here I am. Well, yeah, those bastards, aren't they the most deadly animal in Africa? Not anymore, I have a 5. Oh, shit. Oh, so they're dropping cooked hippo meat. Cool. This one's pretty. Oh my goodness, it's pretty, it's pretty, it's pretty, it's pretty, it's pretty! Whoops. Look at it! It's just slightly darker, but it's sparkly. Oh shit, yeah, that's good. It's so shiny. Just slightly singed stuff-hide. Got the hippos with melons. Yes. Get out the bobs, the hippos won't know what hit them. I mean, what? It's super pretty. Oh, it's got that, just that little bit of glitter in. That makes it totes prettifuls. Okay, where's my dice? There we go. We're gonna go with 17! Okay, I'm not gonna count these two because I've already done them, so I'll put them to the side because I'll need to clean them later. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, 17, 17. We've got leaves. So of course it needs to go on green, because I'm like totes original like that. Dark green card. I might even try... actually, I might try something like a navy. I'll try a navy, just for something a bit different. And then... that's good actually, because I wanted to try that green one. So we've got the green one. We've got... I've also got a plain green. I think we'll try that. And then for the navy... I've got a dark blue one actually, kind of. It's called Midnight Dream and it's a dark blue sparkly doodad. That might look spaz, but we'll give it a go. And then... actually, you know what? That's probably not going to stand out very well. Change my mind. I'll take that back. I'm going to try... ooh, this would be Ivana's favourite. Ivana! Ivana! Psst! Ivana! Psst! Ivana! Hopefully that's not so close to the camera that it like loses focus or whatever. It's blue and sparkly. And pretty much all you can see is the camera reflection, but oh well. It's sparkly, take my word for it. I was about to ask who's volunteering their melons. If you want to scare them to death. Squee! I knew you'd like it, I knew it. But yes, I'm going to try that one. And then, just for something like... we'll go for like a silver. Metallic silver superfine, that might be the way to go. Yeah, let's just try a silver. Okay. First step, prep the paper. A little bit of that. Sits on the left side, okay, here the sign, gives it behind it. Yes, sketches! Where's my sketches, Mad Cat? Why is that geek bitch get them all? I want sketches. I call this the dibs. Maybe I should try one on the back. Should I try one on the back? I'll do that next. Hope I didn't just shift that too much. embossed really inconsistently. I don't know how well you guys will be able to see this, but like this section over here is nice and like deep. You can see the contrast in it, and then there's these weird patchy bits over here that like didn't impress as deeply. No idea what the fuck happened there. Meh. Akira, how's you? Again, I don't know how the geek bitch is, but I'm good. How you doing, Baguette? Schnoodles. Just gets on the nugget and gives a cheesecake. Yay! Cheesecake! Tiny Fairy Huggles, Half Tiny Fairy. I have no idea how I managed to do what I do in these AC games anymore. I seriously just managed to sprint through an enemy camp, assassinate the enemy captain, and steal the camp loot without anybody noticing I wasn't sneaking for it. What? I mean, I know the lead of Assassin's Creed is essentially meant to be a ninja, but like that's ridiculous. I think I might do the plain green for this one because I don't know. I feel like the glittery one would show up better if I did it on the background rather than because this pattern's so fine as well. Hello? There we go. If you're playing it that way, Croaky, you'll know with Croaky Reds. No! It's Wednesday! Go to sleep. Oh, I got ghosting again. Maybe that's why. That side ghosted when it shouldn't have. I don't know. I don't know. Hey, Oz! How you doing? Is your work complete? Oh, I did not sufficiently clean that piece of paper before I used it for the next colour, and now I've got some psychedelic in my green. Meh. Not worried about it. I'm probably due for a fresh piece of paper, though. No, they'll help me for that. Hey, there are some things that Geek and I have in common. Super stressed but relieved, just got back home. Oh no, wait, what's anything we can help with? Or is it just lifey McLife? Have the week off work there. Oh yeah, that's right. I remember you saying. Well, that's good. Well, it's funny considering the fact that I did it in its costume set as basically a giant bird. Psychedelic green now, yeah. How to take you out of it. Oh shit! Oh no! What happened? It's okay, my cat too jealous. Daw. That's Lowy. So I don't need to sit. No, you still need to sleep. Turns out he strained a ligament and dislocated. Oh! No! What happened? Do you know what happened? That's not good. And he's gonna have to like rest and stuff, and is that even possible for him to do? Wow, I'm having a shit of a time telling whether or not this one's actually melting. I think it is. Sorry, I know I'm off camera. This is such a difficult one to see. Whether or not the powder's actually melted. So I'm trying to like hold it to the light and stuff and it's just not helping. That went very odd. Wait, hang on. Oh, what happened? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? No idea how he did. Oh. Someone's Tanny. Nah, he's off in his winter spot. I'll drop a link to the outfit I'm running around in for anyone else that's curious. Yes, you'll just need a permit. Back in place now and is home in bed resting up, but yep, a week with no play or walks. Oh, he's gonna hate life for that whole week. Has idea? What's the idea? And else says hi Oz. Great passive at the moment of being some painkiller injections. Yeah. Probably feeling a bit sad and sorry for himself. Crap, what's it called? What's it called? What's wrong, Tiny Fairy? What? Carrying a 30-kilo puppy/dog from backyard to car and supporting his whole weight. The car trip there, as someone drew me there, is quite tiresome. Yes! Yes, it would be. Kina is not a tiny pupper. I remember illumination. Illumination for what? What am I illuminating? Are you calling me illuminating? Because that's very flattering. Let me, hang on. Let me get back up to Carne. Do the thing with the permit. Come on, Twitch. Did that go? Permit user, there we go. Hoping that worked. I might have done it twice. Oh yes, I totally did it twice. That's fine. Let's see the stealthy. Oh yeah, tights! I could totally see how you managed to sneak through an entire enemy camp in that outfit. Oh, Advana Beer sending me linkies to stuff and things. Woohoo! So I think this is all, I think the embossing like took, but it went really weird and I don't know why. You can see better there how there's some bits that like, these bits didn't emboss as well as like these bits. And actually, now that I think about it, actually, no, it doesn't have as much bearing as I thought. I thought it might have been the bit that was lighter that didn't emboss as well, but that doesn't seem to actually be there. And no, that was weird. That was weird. Twitchy, yes. Well, at least it's working today. Did everybody see that yesterday? That thing that provides the internet went away and everything was dead? Medieval style illuminate. Yeah, that like fancy text. Maybe it's paid off in that regard. It's the most snugglage I've ever gotten with him. Aww. I'm sure he was glad to have you there. Because he was all hairy, but he had his dad there to be all schnoogles. Keep him all safe and stuff. Yeah, that should be alright. Hopefully. I probably should have inked that first, but oh well. Go to sleep, Medkit. If done right, it involves gold. Ooh, I have some of that. I have gold leaf and silver leaf and blue leaf and pink leaf and purple leaf and green leaf. And I can't remember if I ever got any of the copper. I think I planned to. I don't remember whether or not I actually did. Oh, and red. I have red. Okay, so in theory, this side has the embossing ink on it. Hopefully. I'm going to try the sparkly one on this one because I think the other one was like not going to lend itself as well to the sparkles. But Strum. But Sleeps! Sleeps is so good though. Oh my goodness, it's like glitter. It's just a Okay, it is actually embossing powder. I had a brief second of, oh no, did I buy the wrong thing? No, it does actually say embossing powder on the lid. It's green. It's not just green, it's green. I'm assuming because it's green base and green glitter. It's green embossing powder with super sparkles. Ah, fuck. I think I've done that every time now, haven't I? Dropped it in. So it's obviously pulled up like around the edges, but that could actually be quite cool. We'll see. See how it looks well after we crack out the heat gun. You told me to go to sleep and my game froze. Yep, I'm just that powerful. Not really, but let's go with might have been naughty quirky and bought myself something to help me start strumming again. What'd you get? 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 Mad cat! Diggles eat and gives her behind the ear scratches! Oh yes! Yes, he knows how to make a Z like ya. It's so shiny. It's so sparkly and green and shiny. It's a lot lighter than I thought it would be. That's interesting. My head hurts. Aww. I'm sorry you're hurting, Zeta. What a stream day. Yes! Which one? Which one did you get? Which one? Which size? Are you loving it? Is it awesome? It's amazing, isn't it? Hehe. Greenception. It is greenception, yes. Green on green. It's really cool because it's like it's like it's more concentrated around where the raised bit is. Like there's bits that are missing. It could just be where I braided it that I missed those bits. But yeah, it's more like gathered up around the edges. And I actually quite like that. I kind of like that it's not fully solid on the background, that it's like kind of patchy. It just kind of like leads your eyes around. That's actually really cool. I like it. So clearly I'm going to have to buy that entire range. No, I'm joking. I want to, but I'm not going to. Just a normal size, don't need an XL yet. Nice. Nice. Send me... Oh, hang on. What are you sending me? Oh my goodness, Zeta, it's so big. I don't know who's going to freak out more, the rest of chat or Zeta. Sorry, couldn't resist. I'm having trouble reading it though because it's so the TV's far away. Expansion or something? What is that? Alliance raids? Is that a WoW thing? What's happening? I'm confused. Mega coughs. Salmon freaks out. Hi, Salmon! Trust you to come out at the mention of large penises. The better the flow. Good job, Zeta. That's what she said. Yes. It's Zeta. It's always big. Oh my. I'll say hi, Trev. How doing? 5. Oh, okay. Fair enough. I was gonna say because I didn't think you played WoW, so I was like, wait, what are you? What's happening? I get it now. How you doing, Trev? Here's your kids. What's the time? 3:30. I might take a quick break. How far am I in? 2.5 hours. I took one at what, like an hour or something? I can't remember. Whatever. I'm gonna have a break. I need to stand up and stretch and all that fun stuff. Steals the hosting button and crawls under the magic sofa. Bye, my cat! Have good sleepses. Thank yous for coming and hanging about this. Hot, tired, and sore. Aw. You're just getting up for school. Oh, nice. Yeah, it's getting warms. Getting cold here. The sky. Whoa, it's actually gotten quite a bit darker outside. We got storms. It's supposed to be raining all week, which I'm thrilled about, but yes. I just looked outside because I looked out before and it was quite a dark grey, and I look outside now and it's black. So that's exciting. So if the stream randomly drops out, either I've lost internet or power. Just in case that happens. Hopefully it won't, but that's a thing that can happen. So yeah, just so you're aware. Sorry I wasn't here as long as I was... No, Magcat, no! I appreciate any time you can spare me. Us! It's us! With the gift summage to Madcat! Oh, I still forgot to do the other sound. Fuck. I'll have to write myself a note. I managed to find an audio thing of the bell in Graveyard Keeper. Of when Donkey rides. I'm gonna make that the bits noise, but I keep fucking forgetting to do it. Thank you, Oz! You're awesome sauce. Finishing off Stormblood. Ooh. Okay. I'm gonna have a break. Stand and stretch and all that other fun stuff. Get a beverage. Oh, actually no. My beverage is alright at the moment. Oh, shit. Speaking of beverage. That's annoying. Actually. It's like fucking magic. Managed to pick up the condensation from the glass. I'll probably end up chopping that bit off anyway. But that's right. Magnet disappears. Bye! Zeta! What? Currently trying to carefully pull apart our old dehumidifier. It's not working properly, so I'm seeing if there's a way to fix it. Otherwise, I'm looking at $300 for another. Oh, fuck. Hopefully there's just something that's like clogged or come loose or something, and it'll be an easy fix and everything will be hunky-dory. Fingers crossed. Okay, I'm going on a break. Shall returns. Okay, thanks, bye! Oh my god, you guys, I have to tell you what just happened. Um, so, okay, so obviously I'd had my break, and um, I looked outside, and I'm like, okay, it's not raining currently, so I thought I would go and check my mail. Because I forgot yesterday, so I thought I'll go check my mail. And so I go out, and as I'm like locking the door, the front door, I see someone out of the corner of my eye, like in the car park. Don't think anything of it. And so I've headed off. They're heading down, and so I'm heading, like, they're heading down, and then I'm heading off. So, like, I've got my back to them. And I'm, like, walking away, not thinking anything about it. And then all of a sudden I'd get, excuse me? And so I've turned around. There's this big burly bloke in a high-vis vest. And I'm thinking, you know, what could he possibly want, kind of thing. He goes, do you own a black and tan cat? And I'm thinking, well, I own one of each. Is that what we're... And then I've twigged and I've said to him, like a stripy one? And he goes, yeah, it's, you know. And I said, no, it's not mine, but I tell you what, it's been coming around and harassing my two. And he goes, oh, really, is that it? I said, yeah. And I said, why, have you seen it as well? And he goes, yeah, it came into my place. And I'm like, what? And he goes, yeah, I've got one that looks almost exactly the same but with slightly shorter hair. And I'd seen it in my courtyard, and so I opened the door and it came in and was being all affectionate and stuff, but it wasn't my cat, it was this other cat. And I'm just thinking, holy fuck, he's let it in. If I let it into my place, I'd be murdered. But he's like, so apparently he's let Stripes in, thinking it was his own cat, which is not Stripes. And it came in and went up to his cat, and they were like having a looky and all of it, and I'm just like, holy shit. And he goes, yeah, I thought it was yours because I know I'd see your tan one in the window. Fuck, I must be known as the woman with the tan cat. He just sits in the window, watches people go by. But yeah, apparently he got into this guy's courtyard and he couldn't get back out again. So he actually like lifted him up and over the fence, and I'm like, oh. Because apparently his back fence doesn't have a gap under it. Mine has a gap under it, and that's how Stripes keeps getting in under the fence there. But I'm just like, holy shit! Like, what? What? How? What? How did we get here? Weirdest shit. This fucking cat. Oh my god, Stripes. Stripes. What the fuck, mate? Good gosh. Yes. Weird as. Weird as. But I was like, no, I've got two cats. Separate. I've got a black one and a tan one. Separate cats. And they're indoor cats, so... And he goes, oh yeah, fair enough. He was worried that Stripes was mine and that, you know, that maybe he'd like gotten out and, you know, maybe I was looking for him or whatever, and I'm like, nah, my two are indoor, so that's fine. But like, holy shit, really? Really? Oh my goodness. Little socializer. Stripes. And I told him that too, that I'd nicknamed the cat Stripes. And he's like, oh, cool. He thinks it's a boy. Because apparently his cat is a lady cat, and not a euphemism, but he's like, you know, they got on alright. Not a euphemism. Whereas I'm like, yeah, I've got two boys and like they were arcing up and whatever, so maybe it's like a territorial thing. He's like, yeah, that'll make sense. I'm just, oh my god, this fucking cat gets around, to tell you what. Hey Travis! How you doing? Tanny is famous! Yes. That's not the first time I've had someone ask about him, actually. I had another time when a lady was like, oh, you've got the tan cat that shows up in the window, right? I said, yeah, he likes to watch people go by. She's like, what's his name? And I'm like, oh yeah, tan cat. And she's like, oh, that's adorable. She reckons that she would love to have a cat, but her husband doesn't let her. And I said, that's alright, you can just wave at mine whenever you go past. Oh, like straight belongs to someone who's clearly not. Oh no, absolutely not feral. It's got a collar on. It's got a collar with a tag on it. No, absolutely, it's not feral. It's not a feral cat. It belongs to someone, absolutely. Friendly as. If I made him in the car park, I'd love to give him scritches. I just can't give him scritches in the courtyard in the view of my cats. Your neighbourhood cat, yeah. Since cat got a new colour the other day, she lost her old one somehow. Oh, snap. Bright red with purple and pink fish. Aww. Same experience without having to actually take care of it. Yeah. Yep. I want to say a thing and I don't know if it's like a little bit sexist maybe, and I don't mean to be sexist. I absolutely don't. But because like I said, this bloke that talked to me just before, quite tall, quite a stocky sort of, you know, quite a solid bloke, right? Some kind of tradie or construction or something, because he had all the like the high vis gear on and all of that. And I just had this little moment of, aww, he's got a cat, and it's a lady cat, and aww. I just had this little moment of, that's so cute. And I shouldn't think like that. Like, what's the big deal about a guy having a cat? There's no big deal about that, but like, yeah, I don't know. I'm being a bit stereotypy, aren't I? I don't mean to. But unfortunately, there is this stereotype of like, you know, I'm a single woman who has 2 cats. That's a thing. And then there's like big burly bloke who has a cat. Aww. He's cute. I'm pathetic. You know what I mean? Anyway. I'm not at all offended by being called a spinster. It is a name I wear with pride. I know some people would be like, you're not old enough to be a spinster. Yes. But like, if somebody does hurl that insult at me, I don't care. Yes. Every Monday when I come home from Mum and Dad's, they're like, why do you smell like dog? And it's like, I've been doing this every week for like 7 years now. I mean, it's been longer than that, but that's how long they've had the dog. So it's like, aren't you used to this by now? Every time I go to my friend's house, my adult cat shunned me for a while because I come home smelling like his dog. Yes. Tan Doji. My cat had a long-term argument with my friend's cat over of clawing my bag. Oh. Do you know where the term spinster comes from? Isn't it from, like, literally from spinning? Like someone who does spinning? Weaving or whatever? Like, it's from the craft, isn't it? But it kind of got, like, devolved into referring to, like, older single ladies who, like, that's all they did or whatever. Or something. Like, it's, yeah, it became derogatory. It's like, oh, come on. Not about being a guy, it's about him being someone you would not expect to have a cat having a cat. Yeah! I was just worried that I was coming across, like, I guess it's not necessarily sexist, but, like, just kind of, like, stereotyping kind of thing, because I'm not really a fan of stereotyping, but, like, I kind of was doing that. But, yeah. I just thought it was really sweet that he had a cat. And a lady cat, too. That's really nice. I just find it hilarious that all my neighbours apparently know that I have a tan cat. Oh yes, navy and silver is a win. Although I wish I hadn't, because again, like this end is okay, but then this end has that little bit of ghosting on. That's frustrating. I'll have to keep an eye on which end is which. Like, is it the end at the fold or at the end at the other end? I wonder, I wonder. From spinning of yarn, yeah. It's literally people who did spinning. That was fun. It is, I love silver. I'm just annoyed by that ghosting, but there's not really a lot I can do about it. She's straight to that nation and tell them about Black Hat. Yes. So that's another thing as well about the whole, you know, owning a black cat is bad luck. Fuck off. Take your your superstitious bullshit and fuck off. Most single older women took up the art of spinning to earn money, and that is how it became associated with single women who did not marry. Ah, there we go. See, I'm learning. I'm doing the learnings. Ivana B's teaching me stuff. Be right back, need to buy a spinning wheel. Now, this one's glittery. This Tinsley one is glittery, so I'm wondering if I should do the background with this one because it's chunky. Yeah, I think that's the way to go. Because I don't think the glitter will get down into the grooves. It's quite a fine folder, this one. Mum's dog gets so offended, stink eye when I visit, smelling like other dog. Me and her ain't even that close. You gets told! You're in trouble, Travis. You're in trouble. I want to see if I can get a better impression this time than I did on the other one. Get it all covered a little bit better. I don't know if it'll make any difference, but worth a try. When people call you a spinster, you can either disabuse them or thank them for complimenting you. I would totally thank them for the compliment. Oh yes, I have done some weaving in my spare time. Thank you for noticing. Oops. I think it's still done the same thing. I think it's taken it from like the main bit. You know, I'm looking at that. I'm looking at the folder and it looks like I did have enough ink left on it to do another one. I'm gonna try. Let's grab a black just because that's the next closest in the pile. I'll do that next. Hold that thought. Now, I don't think I've actually opened this yet. Yeah, still got the plastic on. What I would really like is a pair of thread snips, but I don't think I have one in the vicinity. It's fine, I have a scalpel, because of course I have a scalpel. There we go. Yes, I do get a little bit of, like when I come home from Mum and Dad's, I'll smell like Tandoji because he spends all afternoon demanding massages. So of course I spend all afternoon giving him massages. End up coming home smelling like dog. Although mostly they just seem happy to see me because I've been, you know, away all day and I'm home again and they're like, yay, food! That one smells weird. I know that's a really odd observation to make, but... I was like, I can smell something, and so I like grabbed the jar and it's like, oh, that's weird. None of the others have had a smell. Ooh, glitters. Ooh, glitters. Whoops. That didn't go the way I planned it. Just imagine confused looks on their face without response. Yes. Will the fairy and educate them on where the term comes from? Yes. I would love to tell you guys a bit of a joke thing, but I sort of can't, so I might whisper it to you later, Ivana. Well, most of it ended up back in the jar. I think without expensive people still be wearing skin splits. Oh yeah! Because that's how basically how that started, kind of. Well, not started, but like, yeah. Somebody was like, what happens if we make cord and then we like put it all together in a sheet? I don't know what's happening here. I know that quite a lot of the glitter is flying off, so that's fun. That went weird. Oh my god, craft hair pieces everywhere. That did not stick to the embossing powder. The embossing ink. It's all over me. And I know I said I'm wearing craft clothes, but like, I still didn't want glitter all over me. At least it's blue. Ivana will be happy. There's the only silver lining to what's happening here. Because I hear Kitty in the background at the litter box. Actually, he's in the kitchen breaking shit. Which is very annoying. Not for the fast moving from grasses that are twisted into fine cords. Yes. Craft happies! Yes, that's what glitter is! It's craft happies. Because you catch it and you never get rid of it, and oh, to that DM? No. No, not yet. Whoops. Fuck off, computer. There we go. Trying to stick to the yeah, there's some static going on, I think. I'll need to take you to make that table at about 20 seconds. Once I got it all cut to size and everything else, it was about, yeah, about 20 seconds. Now here's party! Now I've got craft happies! Now I'm gonna see, I haven't re-inked this, but I want to see. Because it's still very shiny, so I'm kind of wondering if there's still enough ink on it that I can do one without having to redo it. I don't know what the fuck happened with that, that other one, this one. I've got a lot of white patches through there and I don't know why. Very weird. Yeah, fuck. So for those that might not have heard, hey Overlord, how doing? My brother, he had his operation yesterday to close up his leg, and apparently he's going to have to get a skin graft. Just mostly because of like where it is on the leg, and it's quite a tricky bit to get it to like stay together and stuff, so that's the update on him. What colour am I going to do on this one? What goes with black? Kind of tempted to try that psychedelic one again, actually. Make it all to make the background all sparkly, rather than a colour. As long as he's okay, well, as good as he can be. Still in hospital, yes, he'll be in there for a few more days at least. Black and silver, or oh, copper. Silver? I do have a copper. I am kind of liking the silver though, because the silver with the navy was really fucking gorgeous. Silver or... I've got a silver with a little bit of sparkle in it. Although after the experience I just had with that other one, I don't know that I want to try that again. That one might be a bit too chunky actually now that I think about it. Some embossing powders are very fine, like the individual grains and stuff very fine, and then some of them are quite chunky, and a lot of the ones I have are quite chunky and they're not going to work with an embossing folder that's got this level of detail in it. Oz has noms. What are you having for noms, Oz? I'm playing a bit of dark and light. Seeing someone stream it got me to play it again. Hey, nice! What's that about? It's like a fantasy version of... Oh, okay. Cool. We have spawned an overlord, yes. We have spawned the 9,000th one. I was going to make nachos, but since the recent event, I just went and got KFC. Nice. I mean, it's a shame the circumstances under which you needed to go and get FUDs, but, yeah. Yay for tasty noms. Where's your late note, Dale? Shuts his face. Yep, signed in triplicate. You guys just picked silver because you wanted to see the magic, didn't you? Can't say I blame you, it's fucking gorgeous. So pretty. So pretty. I think that thing you sort that out myself. What, dinner? Really good on straight. Yeah. And it's so satisfying to see it change under the heat. You know, at least Papa was less than impressed when Ollie got home, when they got cute. I say, yes, I can imagine. Dog be looking at you like, how dare? You smell like dog, but you don't smell like me. What? Mom! There we go. Oh yes, that is nice. That is very nice. And I didn't re-ink that either, I just used the folder again. Let's go for 3. Actually, this time we'll try the white. And I'll try that plain green one that didn't show up very well last time. tree. And it still looks really glossy on the photo. This is ridiculous. How many can I get off one go? See, I don't see a lot on this though. Maybe it didn't transfer all that much. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, the thing to Overlord said needed to be sorted was to use the little overlords. Oh! Wait. Oh! I didn't see the bit where you said about it's yes. Dream about a dustpan. I didn't see that bit. Sorry, Dale. Or I should put it, ask Communion about a dark pit. Oh my goodness, just how many ways can we come up with to describe that? We got cat in the litter tray, tree about an acorn, broom about a dustpan, minion about a dark pit. I'm sure I've heard another one somewhere. Oops, that's got some lumps in. Dope. Ooh, that got very light. I mean, it could still be cool. But I think we're reached the end of the... Whoops. Taking the France to the Super Bowl. Oh, good lord. I mean, I've heard, like, the traditional ones, like the whole, like, dropping the kids off at the pool type thing. But yeah, I'm thinking of, like Twitch friends who have come up with their own, like, euphemisms. Oh, no, wait, is it a euphemism? Yeah. No. What? Whatever. I once again cannot tell whether or not it's melting. I thought that was just a problem with the other one. Oops. And now I'm burning it. So badly can I not tell whether or not it's actually melting. I've actually burned the paper. Oops. Well, that turned out shit. I mean, I suppose if there was ever going to be a pattern or combination of things or whatever where, like, having a little bit of yellow in it wouldn't hurt. That's probably the one, but... Oh yeah, I did melt it all. Eh. So I can reliably get at least 2 prints out of one thingo, but 3 is probably pushing it. I really like that you don't waste anything. I does my best. It's mostly science. It's melting. It's melting. And Benakita, you aged it. Ah, there we go. Head to bed, thank you so much for streaming tonight. No worries, Cypher. Have good sleepses. Thanks for coming and hanging about. Go forth and rest your brain, please. I mean, it's not terrible. I just don't know whether or not I would actually use it. I probably would. But now we know we can do 2. 3 is a maybe. I need a beverage. Hold that thought. Beverage get. It was delicious. Bye, Cypher. Good night, all. Great to see everyone. Bye! It was on purpose. Yes. Yes, I found out that's the song of a different tuner. Wow. Wow. I trusted you, Cypher. Okay. 2? Ah, man. Oh wait, that's meant to be for embossing folders. Let's go with this nice tealy green blue thing. This one. Second one on the stack. Flowers. And that is a 8. 6, 7, 8. It's a bright sparkly red. That one's not going to work, so I'm going to veto that one. Let's do a... What would be better, gold or copper? Would copper work with that? Copper might work with that. Let's try copper. Where's my copper? Is that it there? Yep, metallic copper. And... I had a tealy green. Where is it? Oh, that's the one, yeah. Long Island teal. It's sparkly. Yeah, that could work. We'll try that. High five, Cypher on his way out. Who's no better than to trust someone to... I know, right? You'd think I'd have learned by now, but no. Bye, Cypher. Have good sleeps. Your butt. Okay. I'm going to put... I'm just going to get a Sharpie, if I have one. Of course I have one. What kind of silly thing to say was that? There we go. I'm just drawing a big old arrow on that one because this one does not have the black printing on it like a lot of the other ones do, and so I'm going to end up getting confused as to which side's which. So that's the side that goes up. Long Island teal, anything I knew as an old man. Yes. But he should be sleeping, so... He better be sleeping. He was streaming earlier. He was doing his co-stream that he does with Air Force Kitty. Okay, I think what I'm going to try and do from now on is put the paper down on the other bit and then move the inked bit onto it, like that. Just in the hope of it not shifting quite as much. Unless the old man is from Long Island. Oh! Maybe that's the one, yes. If you say his name 3 times, he could show up like Beetlejuice. And then I can yell at him 3 times to go to sleep. Ooh, that one looks like it's worked pretty good. Do the teal one first. Yeah, it's literally called Long Island Teal. And it's a teal base with sparkles in. Actually, when I bought it, I took a photo of it and sent it to him. Speaking of teal. I think his response was something to the effect of, "Oh, thanks," takes bottle and drinks it. Or something like that. And I'm like, no. Oh, it's gonna be sparkly. It's gonna be sparkly. Hopefully it doesn't all fly off like that other metallic one did. Being your sleep, it's 4:30 AM here. Oopsies. Dang it, I wanna do the sleeps. You got to take care of yourselves. Oh my god, it's so sparkly. Eee! Oops. Holy fuck, that's gorgeous! If I do say so myself. Oh my god! I didn't fully know what that embossing powder was gonna do, but I fucking love it. Oh, yes. You know, I'll be honest, I did this colour first. Like, these are my two colours, right? I got the Long Island Teal, and then I got Superfine Copper. I did this one first because I thought it would be less interesting than the copper. I thought I'll do this one, and if it turns out meh, whatever, and then I'll do the copper, and I'll be like, yay, gorgeous. But now this one's coming out, I'm like, oh my god, that's like, whoa. Yee. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Holy shit. Those two colours work really well together. Yes, both way. Hi as well. Hi, Sky! How doing? Here's your kids. Here's your kids. Happy kids. I thought that one was going to be not as interesting. How dare I? Flip that around. Grab the paper. Oops. Oh, goodness. That one had glitter all over it. That's the thing, because like those sparkly ones do actually have glitter in. This is how they're sparkly like that. They have glitter in, and the glitter doesn't stick as well to the embossing ink as the embossing powder does. And so when you heat gun it, it does tend to fly off a little bit. I mean, most of it stayed on that time, but I did still see some. Like there's some of it on my trackies. Oh, fuck, you made me sneeze, Overlord. You made me sneeze. Fuck off. Ah. Ooh, Posey still Scott. So in other words, I need to make a blue one. Head spins from the powerful sneeze. Thunderstorm rolled it. Yes. I've got one here too. Oh, actually it's eased up a little bit. It's not quite as dark outside at the moment. How to make others on, but making others sneeze, dang. Overlord is 2 AP, please Neff. Oh, I got ghosting on that one. Why? Why did I get ghosting on that one? Fuck off. Oh well. It'll still be pretty. It's just, I don't know, it annoys me. Damn it, Dale! How dare, how dare! I forget who said copper, but oh my goodness, yes. Yes. Very nice. Although... I do like this one is crisper because it's a finer embossing powder. It doesn't look quite as fuzzy, but like, oh, just, oh my god, yes. That one came up so good. The dehumidifier is currently working, so that's a plus. Yes! Good job, Salmon. I broke in the game, level 15, I've only completed 2 story missions. One of them was tutorial mission stuff for the night. Quite possibly, yes. I think the game is sufficiently balkan. Did I pick out other colour that I was going to do this on? No, I don't think I did. I just picked the... Oh my god, even my cardstock's got glitter on it. Let's do a... I was going to do that light blue, but that's basically the same colour. Let's do a couple on black, and then I can use a couple of the more interesting embossing powders that I have. See how well they actually come up, because I don't know... Oh, actually, now that I think about it, we'll give it a go. We'll try this one. And... we'll try that one. They're kind of similar-ish, but we'll see what they might be like. They're both glitter-based. But we'll see. Can't handle super stealth burb. I don't think the game was expecting it. I think that's the nobody ever expects the super stealth bird. I'm trying to not let it shift so that it doesn't get all ghosty. Glad that the game can't pick up my mic because it wouldn't have been stealth at all. Damn it, Dale! Yes. That's the one that's now a sound over in Sandwins. Tarl and I managing to say it at the same time, which was not at all like pre-planned or anything. It was just there's the clip where he's done something and we've just both gone, "Damn it, Dale!" Although I think I said "damn" and he said "dang," but yeah, because yeah. Now this one is called, surprisingly it's not called Frozen, it's called Iced Silver. Blue base, silver glitter. I don't know how well the blue base is going to turn up on the black. That might get lost. Whee! It's Debbie, you're doing that. Whee! Wait, no one saw me? What? I am a ninja. It's okay, I like it too. Yes. Set the main not show up and just let it go, let it go. Back off. Here we go, sound, you both jumped in. Oh, that's what that was. Yep. White face the kitten lays and Dale's up for a nap. Hi, Jackie! Have good naps. Let it go, let it go. Can't hold it back anymore. Well, there goes my channel for DMCA. Okay, thanks, bye. It was nice knowing you guys. So there is still slightly a blue tint. I don't know how well it comes across on the stream, but like in real life there's still slightly a blue tint, but it's basically gone silver. Which is still quite nice, I like it. But, yeah. Oh, hang on. What's happening? Tip made me giggle. Scratches the kitten. Hey babe, me try to go loud for an activity still can't be detected. Scratches for Jackie. I'm scared, but says you're welcome, and I have DMs. I'm scared. So why, Samuel? Why? 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 At least Zeta's was big. Jeez. I need to stop saying that shit. It's gonna get me in trouble one day. Don't know how much ink is actually left on this, but yeah. Not a lot by the looks of it. But there should be enough left on the folder to be good. No, Jackie! Have good sleep, sis. Better took 5 sets. Oh god. Do I want to look? these things? Actually, no, don't answer that. Okay, so the one I did before was called Iced Silver, which was glittery with a blue base. And then I've got this one, which is called... Oh! Ivana! It's called Fairy Dust. Alright, quite know what's going on. I think it's just glitter. It's just silver with glitter. I don't know. Oh no, there's some purple in there. Purpley, silvery goodness. Again, I think we'll end up losing the purpliness to it. Just like we did with the other one. I think these would probably go better on white cardstock rather than black. Because most of the colour ends up being lost. What, Salmon? What? What? In a hand, better return it when you're done. Yes, Salmon has spare spleens, and Overlord has spare everything. Such a mess. Thank fuck I didn't vacuum this morning. It would have all been for nothing. Did I already... Oh, shit. Spleen one. Oh god, no. 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 I know how that Skilly Merchant feels. It's for real. That's pretty. I don't know how well it still comes through, but like... Because it was silver and kind of like a dark grey, like a dark silver glitter. But there's also little bits of like red and like blue in there. And there was a little bit of purple as well. And it didn't entirely disappear, like it's a bit more subtle than it otherwise probably would be. But it's still got that like... There's a little bit of that colour still there. It didn't entirely turn to silver. You can still tell the difference between this and the other one. Whoa! That's on the floor. My heat gun did a gravity check. That's actually way more glittery than this one, now that I look at both of them side by side. I thought they were the same, but no. There you go. Everyone take 5 bits to not return them. How rude. You did this video, have a great stream, and I'll see you later. Bye, Salmon! Have a good stream! I'm going to be ending shortly-ish because I'm getting hungry and I need nums. But yes, have a good scrimmage. Shiny. We got those two. We got those two. We got that one. We got that one, which is gorgeous. That one ended up pretty spaz. I mean, it's glittery, but it's spaz. Silver. Oh, yes. Glittery leaves. Very subtle, that one, but I like it. This one, I don't know how I feel about this one. I feel like it didn't quite work. And I'm not quite sure why. Something about the embossing just wasn't quite right. And then we had the hearts. And more hearts. That was the purple. It ended up not purple. And then these were the ones we did way back at the start, the testing ones. That one turned out good. These ones, pretty shit. But they were the first ones I did. That's what they looked like without the brayer. And then after that I did the brayer and it all came up good. Yay! Very nice. I've got so much glitter on me. Colours too close in that green one. I think that green embossing powder is just... eh. Because even when I did it on the white paper, it was very hard to tell when it had melted. And so I think I was kind of burning it a little bit. Not just the paper, but the actual, like, embossing powder, which is a thing that you can do. You sort of overheat it and then it ends up, the colour ends up, like, leaching out of it. Which is not really what you want. Anyway, I'm out of here. I need food. I ended up finishing off some ingredients that I had in the fridge, so I've still got Mama Quirky's lamb. So I'm going to be eating Mama Quirky's lamb. It's going to be awesome. Alrighty, who's about? Let's see if there's anyone under Makes and Crafting who's doing anything that jumps out at me. Ah, missed it, bugger. Did see someone that I thought was interesting, but they've actually already ended. Grr. Ooh. Oh, not English. Never mind. Ah! I both love and hate that there's still other people languages and stuff, because it's like... I see people doing interesting stuff, and then I'm like, oh, they're just doing it in German or whatever, like, you know. I don't speak German, I'm sorry. Night Sky! Congratulations! Thank you for coming and hanging about. Oh my god, seriously? I found another one and again they've ended as well. What the fuck? I'm gonna refresh. Bollocks. I should probably add, actually I can do the tag search, can't I? English. There we go. Why is English there twice? Oh, don't wait a second. Because they've put nationalities in there. Don't tell me that there's English the language and English the nationality. Oh, shit. How are you supposed to know which one's which? Ooh. Oh, wait. Buffering. Hey, not buffering. Thanks, internet. Oh, it's a uh-oh. Looks like he might be having technical difficulties. Ah, that's a shame. There's someone doing some kind of... Well, their title is listed as forging, but they're in the... It's blacksmithing, so it's that realm of stuff. But they're buffering a hell of a lot, and I think it might actually be them and not me. Yep, their stream just dropped. Oh, that's a shame. It's all too hard, chat. It's all too hard. Oh, look, there's someone doing card making. It's Quirky Creates is embossing. I wonder if she knows she's got a typo in her title. Got that word twice. You know what? Fuck it. I'm not gonna read. I know I should, but I'm not gonna. You guys has probably got cool peeps you're gonna go watch anyways. Go find the cool peeps. Salmon's starting in about 5 minutes, so if you need someone, let's go hang about with him. But yes, I'm going to fuck off and go have noms. Be good. If you can't be good, don't get caught. I shall see you tomorrow over on Geek. Probably finishing up Forager, I think. Because I've bought all the land and stuff, so I'm assuming I'm pretty much at the end now. I just need to grind a lot of mats and make all of the end game things, so yes. I think we'll get... That might be the last stream of it though. Fucked if I know what I'm gonna play on the weekend, but yeah. We'll see what happens, I guess. Catch you later, guys. Bye!